It was really yesterday. Looking at highs across the state, a lot of us didn't get above freezing, which is 32 degrees. A lot of us less than that, looking at upper 20s for state highs. And then you'll notice all the way out to the west, getting towards southwest Nebraska, finally a little bit above freezing, and then some 40s out in Scottsbluff. Some greens on this map starting to creep in a little bit, but just out of reach really in Wyoming and Colorado for some of those warmer temperatures yesterday. That is going to change, and we'll see some warmer air creep further east into the state today, and a lot of us going to see some improvements thanks to some southern winds starting to kick in this morning. But when we're talking upper 20s to around 30 degrees, a lot of us below freezing. We've been below freezing here in Lincoln since Sunday evening. In Omaha, faring much worse. They've been below freezing, if you can believe it, since Thanksgiving. So we could use some warmer air to come back to the picture, and thankful for that later on today. Still, though, cold out there right now. Bundle up for the early morning hours. It'll be a day where you'll need maybe a few extra layers for the morning hours, but not so much by this afternoon. You're looking at clear skies out there and a pretty clear intersection, too, at North 48th and Cornhusker Highway. Temperatures are in the teens. 17 degrees at the Lincoln Airport, 17 also in Beatrice, as well as over toward Grand Island. A little bit cooler in Kearney and Hastings, and even York falling down to 14 degrees with some warmer locations just barely. Falls City and Omaha at 18. This is the look at your forecasted highs, though, today. Starting to see those greens work a little bit further east, and Grand Island, Hastings, Kearney, middle and upper 40s, and even talking about the lower 40s today. Again, a huge improvement from what we saw yesterday, and those south winds will be increasing with gusts around 25 to 30 miles per hour by this afternoon. Thankful those winds aren't all that strong out there right now just yet, because this is producing a little wind chill across the area. 10 to 15 miles per hour out toward the Tri-Cities. We've got a south to southeast wind here in Lincoln around 9 miles per hour, but all this producing a wind chill in the single digits. Only feels like 6 degrees here in Lincoln, 9 down in Beatrice, just hanging on to a degree above zero over in Kearney. A cold start to the day, really, but thankful to know that we are going to be warmer throughout the day. And this is the reason why. Those southern winds start to increase out ahead of a warm front working its way west to east. So there you see some more greens creeping further east. We're looking at close to the middle and upper 50s for southwest Nebraska. Some locations could be looking at closer to 60 degrees in Ogallala and Chadron. But again, 40s, a big improvement for us here in eastern Nebraska before a cold front will be sliding through late tonight and into tomorrow morning. That's really going to provide a wind direction change. So northwest winds, even combined with some warmer temperatures tomorrow, will work to slowly pull in some colder air by Thursday. So the next couple of days look fairly good, but we're looking at northwest winds that could be gusting around 35 to 40 miles per hour tomorrow, working to drag in colder air. Look at that for a little cold snap on Thursday. Talking temperatures dropping down into the 20s for highs again. Another day where we may not get above freezing before warming into this weekend, looking much better by Saturday and Sunday with highs in the middle 50s.